Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Bushy Bushcraft. I'm Brian if you don't know me, and I'm just going for a little walk here through a bit of woodlands not too far from where I live. And I was going to initially make a video where I was going to show you how to do some splicing and rope, but I forgot to take some of the stuff with me, like if I can need it. And it's, even though it's wet, it's been wet here the last few days, it's humid. It's like fucking New York. So I thought I'd move on to something else. Show you a couple of other things. It's so warm. I've just got stung. I just went through a big patch of nettles in there, and I've just got stung. But yeah, I'm well used to it. So one thing I wanted to show you, this hoodie. If you can see it. Now I paid like in dollars, probably $10, like €6 for this, and Dunnes stores or Pennies, one of the two. Cheapest chips. But it was green, and I just kind of camouflaged it. So it's almost like tie-dye, but I just used like probably 90% bleach. I know you probably, oh, bleach, bad for the environment. Yes it is, but every now and again you have to use it. And 10% water. And what you do is you just steep it, tie it in a few knots here and there with string, or just tie it up. And instead of spending loads of money in camouflage stuff, you get this cool effect. Which is, I think it's great. It looks fantastic, apart from all the shit that stuck to it. So, yeah. So, that's really not what this video is about. I'm here. I've got to take the stuff with me. I'm sweating my ass off. It's really, really warm. I just have a little pack with me. Got my couple of knives, a couple of opinel knives in there, but you've often heard me talking about. Now I will actually show you something very cool about an opinel knife that a lot of people don't really know. And it was a woman I know, a French girl that I met a long time ago. And I also want to show you a bit of this. This is awesome. Who lived in that part of France where they make opinel knives. I can't remember his name. I think it was 1850. His last name was Opinel. I can't remember his first name. It was Edward Opinel or something. I'm probably wrong, but yeah, I really like his knives. I swear by his knives. They're a soft metal, should I say? Sorry. So they go blunt very, very quickly. But one of the things I wanted to show you about these, even though it's all backwards, the locking mechanism is this little lad here. So once it's closed, you can lock it, and then you open it up, and then you lock it again, and it's quite sturdy. It's quite safe. Like I say, it's a soft blade, so it's really easy to sharpen, and it's just I love them. I love skinning animals with them, like rabbits and deer and goat and stuff. But you have to sharpen them quite often. So if you are going hunting and you do take one of these knives, take a sharpener with you, because it does go blunt quite quick. But one of the interesting things about this, if you listen, you can hear like a grinding noise, and that's where dirt and crap gets inside this little locking mechanism. Now this little girl that I met years ago showed me how to clean it. And she says what you do is you close the knife, you put the lock on, and then, hope I don't bloody lose it now, you force the knife open and cut your finger off. And what it does is, well, theoretically, it didn't fucking work. It's supposed to take the little clip off the fucking thing, and it's not working. I just pretty cut myself with it. That's good. Yeah, this video is working out fantastic. So we'll close it again. We'll put the lock on again. Don't know why it's not working, because it usually works all the time. I guess you have to do it quite quickly. And there we go, it's just happened. Opened it, this pops off, and just clean it with your own frickin' blood. For fuck's sake. Give it a wee clean. Close your knife, give that a little bit of a wipe. Make sure you get it the right way around, which is that way. And just pop it right back on. After you do it a few times, this is going to become a little bit loose. So after you pop it off, just kind of put a bit of pressure on it to tighten up a wee bit. and you're good to go. That's still quite tight, as I've only done it, probably that's only the second time I've actually done it with this particular knife. So yeah, there you go. Don't fucking cut yourself in the wild. That's only, it's a tiny wee scratch. So there you go. There's a little bit of gloves. Make sure I'm not dropping anything. A wee bit of history, but well, not history, but a wee lesson on how to clean your rope, because you know, if you're camping in a sandy area, crap is going to get into this. So, and it is annoying. Do your fucking head in. And yeah, so that's it. I'm sorry I forgot the rope, but suppose I guess we can do that on another video. And I'm actually shocked at the why I tied a little tiny bit of cloth in this about a week, maybe longer ago. Now, I obviously tied it on there for a reason. Was there mushrooms around here? Was there something I wanted to check out? Was there a nest? Was there another path that I could take? Yeah, I think it was another path. Yeah, if you look down here, just you can see the clearance down at the bottom here. That's another. So you know when you're ironing, and plus the fact, it's not a bad idea putting up with things like that. If you're in a woodland that you're not 100% familiar with, put little, because it's very hard to get a landmark in here. It looks all the fucking same. Put up little things, make scratches on the ground and stuff. But the likes of these can be seen from a distance, or you take little bits of tape. You can get a tape. A lot of hunters use it. They'll put markers up if they're, you know, shooting long distance shots. They'll have wind markers, so they'll have little ribbons from various different colours hanging from trees. They'll have marked out 100 yards, 200 yards, 300 yards. If you're into that, you know, I used to do a lot of long distance shooting, but you know, I'm getting older now. You know, I'm not as accurate as I used to be. So, ooh, I've seen something down there, but yeah. So put these little markers up. It's not a bad idea. And another thing, if you are walking through a woodland, go for your walk every 100 yards. Like some we learned in the military to get beads with 10 beads on it. So you kind of almost calculate out 100 yards or 100 meters in your head, and you'd move one of these beads, so you knew every 10 of those beads was 100 meters. So you just walked 1,000 meters, which is rough. I think it's 1,000 meters is is it a mile or a kilometer? I can't really remember. But stop after you do that. Stop and look around you. Look behind you. So when you're walking back, you'll be like, oh, I remember that. I remember seeing that tree stump or a particular type of stick or a clearing. Like over here, you can see where there's a tree falling down. That's the only landmarks that you're going to get when you're in the middle of a woodland, nothing else. And it is very easy, I've done it, to get disorientated. Yeah, it's very easy to get lost in a woodland. You know, nowadays with cell phones and stuff like that, we're good to go. Or if you're pretty good with a compass, you can buy little plastic compasses, a little plastic compass. And a lot of sports shop and outdoors places, you know. There's a great place in Mullingar. It's outdoor sports Mullingar. You check out the website. They're really good. I buy some stuff for them. They do ammo. They do like camping gear and all that sort of fishing gear, and the prices are pretty reasonable. Here's another little marker that this was actually lying in the forestry here. It's just a big plastic post of some sort, so I've just kind of it's actually an electric fence post. You can see the little thing down there, and I've actually just stuck that in there. Just kind of, it was kind of the first or second time I went through this woodland. It's just kind of remind me. And then there's and this is the middle of a fucking woodlands, right, middle of nowhere. Now for those who aren't Irish, that's called a slitter, and it's used for playing hurley, which is one of the national sports of Ireland. It's like hockey and football kind of put together, only it's fucking mental. It's like hockey. They're fucking madmen that play this sport. It's the fastest field sport in the world. and that was just randomly lying in the middle of forestry, which is kind of funny. You just never know what you fucking find in here. You really don't. So listen, I'll leave you to that. I know I didn't teach you a lot. I know I babble on in a lot of my videos. But yeah, it's always nice talking to these guys. And you know, if you had, you know, we'll do the whole, if you haven't subscribed and liked and shared and all that, it would really mean a lot to me, because the more my videos grow, the more I get, the more I can do, because I can't really, this sounds terrible, for medical reasons I can't really work so much anymore. And I don't really want to go into too deep. But this is kind of my release, you know, getting into the woods and just going for walks. You know, I love it. You know, I love it. But I say my videos are going to get bigger, better, longer and stronger as I go on. I'm pretty new to this, so, and I hope you like some of the songs I've been throwing up for you guys. And so I'll leave you at that, and I hope you have a wonderful Monday evening, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye 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 bye.